What's going on, guys? It is Heart TFS, and today we have another prize picks video for you guys. We have a four pick video for today. If you're new to the channel, my name is Hart. I make daily NBA, DraftKings slate breakdowns, as well as NFL and PGA that will start soon, as well as prize pick videos daily and NBA Top Shot and NFL all day content as well. And I know a lot of you guys have been liking these prize pick videos. Past 5 out of 6 days we hit. Unfortunately, last night we were a half a point or 1 point off on. We got 2 out of 5 on my picks. We had Kyrie. He had 25 out of 26 points, so that's unfortunate. Didn't get a point in the fourth or overtime. Drew Holiday finished at 19 points. He was a half point away. He missed a free throw late in the game or overtime, so he could have got there. Paul George, just very unfortunate, got 22 points. Did nothing in the fourth quarter or overtime against the Bulls. Classic, 3 guys in a row. Giannis did hit over assists, and Zach, actually, yeah, this was the right one. And in the video, I had Seth, so if you went that route, you hit Seth, easily hit it. Zach was a half a point away from hitting this for me personally. I switched it later in the day. And so, yeah, we didn't get hit there yesterday. We were, a point or half a point off, but today is a new day, and that's the beauty of it. And I got 4 for you guys today. I feel a lot better about these today. As I said yesterday, and if you don't follow me on Twitter, definitely go check me out. But I made it clear yesterday that the board is pretty tight. I didn't offer a lot of spots I like. So, whichever one you do like, play light, because I wasn't very confident in those picks yesterday because all the lines were pretty tight. And of course, Drew and Kylie both went scoreless in the first quarter. It was unreal. But let's get into it today. The 4 picks I have for you guys today. We have Kevin Porter Jr. over projected 18.5 points. The reason why I like this is even with Sengun possibly coming back, which will definitely take a little bit of usage away and shots away, Kevin Porter Jr. is still the main guy, acting as their main point guard. As we saw last game versus the Kings, he got a triple-double, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 12 assists. I do expect that rebound number to slightly go down if Sengun's in, just because Sengun's a pretty decent rebounder. But that news hasn't come out yet if he's playing. It shouldn't really hurt the over 18.5 points anyways, especially back-to-back games. He's gotten 26 and 30. A lot of the shot opportunities are falling to him now as he's running kind of the point guard role for the team. So I do really like Kevin Porter Jr. over 18.5 fantasy points just with his usage, shot opportunity. Recent game against Sacramento Kings, they played no defense. They're not playing for anything. It's kind of just like a pickup game. Really think Kevin Porter Jr. should be able to easily smash this point total in this spot. So going on the over with that. Next up, we have Theo Malcolm over 17.5 projected points. Over the last few games, Theo's got the start, and he's been playing well. He's been playing close to 35-ish minutes on average, shooting the ball a good amount, shoots it well. Does like to shoot the 3. Last game, he didn't really shoot a lot. They got blown out, so it's kind of an ugly game. But before that last game, 25, 20, 23, even 18 in yesterday's blowout, shot the ball very well. Do really like Theo Malcolm in this spot. He is kind of the heart of the team right now when it comes to just being the point guard, having all the usage. As we saw last year when this kind of the same situation happened with the Thunder, Theo Malcolm took over as the point guard as SGA was hurt, and he pretty much did the same thing. He's a good backup point guard when he gets a lot of run, shoots the ball really well, and is just able to easily score. And I do think the 17.5 point line for him is pretty low. He is someone who's hit it, I think, even before those games. He's hit it in the past 4 to 5. So, yes, I do really like Theo Malcolm in the spot against Detroit. Should be a pretty easy scoring game for both sides. And leading into that, that's why I like Cade. Hopefully, I don't buy into the Cade at the wrong time. But as of right now, especially the last 10, he's averaging almost 23 points a game. Shooting the 3 terribly, but his field goal percentage is pretty good. If we would look at his recent games, let's see here. 34, 27, before that only 18, but 22, 25. He had this stretch of 23, 27, 22, 28. So he's kind of floating around that 23, 22 point mark. So 23 and a half is a little high, you could say, but I do think he easily gets there against OKC. He's playing a ton of minutes, averaging 36.6 for the month of March, averaging almost 20 shots a game. His 3-point percentage is pretty brutal, 32%, but he is a big guard. I think he should be able to do well. I mean, if there is one prop in this pick that was a little risky, I'd say it is Cade, but I think he's been playing great recently, and I think I'm going to ride that hot streak and play him tonight. My fourth pick of the day is over 22.5 for CJ, and I know a lot of people are going to skip this part, and about 97-98% of you are not subscribed, so if you could please subscribe, that'd be huge. I really appreciate it. Got a lot of love and support from these prize pick videos recently. We're on a nice hot streak, 5 out of 6 of the past days. We've hit 3 or 5 or more. Once again, I do like to say for these picks, I'm not saying all these are locks. These are just what I'm looking at and kind of like for the day. It obviously changes with the news coming out later today. I think these games should be fine, shouldn't be affected, but it does kind of open up the board later today with other news. So especially with this, I like the 4 picks, the 4 for 4, the Wendy's, you could say, as it allows you to do the flex play or power play. I'd say go with the flex play and maybe pick 2 out of these 4, whichever ones you like, and pair it with your own, or just go pick 2 and just kind of build your bankroll that way. So once again, if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. And I do appreciate that. Now for the last pick, the reasoning why. CJ over 22.5 points. The Lakers and the Pelicans are fighting for that 10th playoff spot. The Pelicans have it as they beat the Lakers recently. But I do really see this game being a really good game. AD should be back. LeBron should be back. I know he tweeted that he's out for the season. It's April Fool's, so don't be tricked. I do think they're going to run both AD and LeBron back. I think LeBron will probably get his normal close to like 40 minutes. I do think AD will be on the minutes limit, but if they're close, I do think they'll stretch that out and probably play him close to 30 minutes just because I think they really want to get to the playoffs. Otherwise, LeBron's going to be extremely pissed after this season. So I think this game's going to be a great game. Hasn't done well recently against the Lakers, but I mean, it's CJ. He's averaging 25 for the month. I think this line's a little low at 22.5. Should be a really good game. Shoots good amount of threes. Is good at the mid-range. The point guard, he's the main guy on this team. Even with Brandon Ingram back, CJ still is able to flourish. Really like him in the spot at 25 points. Think he should easily hit it, especially if this game's a good one and stays close, which it should be. And so I do really like CJ at 22.5 points. Once again, I think the board is pretty tight again today as of right now. That could change later if they add more people. I know the whole Bucks and Clippers game, basically all those starters got ruled out. So none of them are on the board. Maybe they'll add some more players. But yeah, this is kind of what does it for me today as of right now. The picks I'm looking at of kind of playing. Once again, I say risk management, don't just pick all 4 thinking they're going to hit. It's up to you whether you want to play them or play, 1, play 2, play 3, play all 4. But I do suggest playing the flex plays and just picking 1 or 2 of these picks and then pairing it with your own. And I just want to say thank you guys for all the support and love recently on these prize pick videos. I do really enjoy making them. They're a lot of fun. If you could give me a like, leave me a comment, and subscribe, that'd be huge. I will have another one of these out later today. And if you do follow me on Twitter, I'll be posting a core for today's NBA slate, especially with all the mayhem today. Pretty annoying because I made my video and then I released it right as all the news is coming out about that Clippers and Milwaukee game. So it kind of ruins the whole video, but oh well. This is my picks for today, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.